Alright, so you guys ready for some pickups? Let's get the show started. Alright guys, so as you guys saw, I went over to the Kobe swap meet this week, but unfortunately, it was really rough out there. It was really dry. Wasn't finding anything. In fact, I didn't find anything out there. But, as you guys saw, Leo's deal of the day, he was offering 2 really cool games. So, you're going to have to wait till the end to find out if I did or did not pick up one or both of those games or none of them at all. So, let's get started. Alright, so as you guys saw, after I left the Kobe swap meet, I ended up going over to the local book off store, which, you know how I love going over there because I love catching them slipping. Checked out the games. Didn't find anything that I was really interested in or was even worth picking up, so I ended up going over to the DVD section, and I looked around there for a little while, and I actually found one title in there that I've been looking for. There's actually a couple different copies of these, but this one right here is the actual original release, the more sought after one. I found me a copy of Empire Records. Bam!
Do you think the story is already written, or do you think a bold and courageous act can change the course of history?
Great movie. Liv Tyler, man, she is so freaking hot in this movie. Definitely a lot of fun. Check it out. I was on eBay, and I found a really clean copy of one of the games that I've been looking for, trying to complete my collection of this series, and I do now own Part 1 through 8 of this series. Let me show you what it is. Now, I see a lot of these on eBay, but not complete. Most of them don't have the manuals, but this one does, and that is Mario Party 4. Couldn't pass it up. He originally had $40 or best offer, free shipping, and so I sent him my best offer. I think I said $32, and he said $35. So I was like, all right, you know what? This is the cleanest copy I've seen. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pull the trigger, get it, know that it's nice, complete in the box. It does have all the inserts and a very clean manual. Very nice. But I also ended up doing a trade this week with the fellow YouTuber who goes by the name of Spycat, and that is S-P-I-E-K-A-T. I believe that's how it goes. But he's actually more of like a movie hunter, a hoarder, a lot like Cool Duder in Wet Movie 1, except 10 times worse. Dude's got an addiction. But he's a lot of fun to watch. Fairly new channel. He doesn't have that many subscribers. He saw that I got a copy of Jack Frost the other day, and he hit me up. He said he'd been looking for that movie for a long time. I paid $12 for the movie. I actually watched it. Wasn't really a big fan of the movie, so I was like, you know what? I know you got some Super Nintendo games over there, and I know you don't play no video games, so I had him send me some pictures of the games that he had. Saw 2 of them that were worth about $20 a piece. So I figured, you know what? I wouldn't mind having those 2 games. It's a $40 value. The DVD's worth about $35-$40. Pretty fair trade. So for about a $16 investment, $12 for the movie, $4 for shipping, I now have 2 more Super Nintendo games in my collection. Oh yeah. The first one that I got is Captain America and the Avengers. Nice. Very excited to have that one in my collection. And also this one right here is a pretty cool game as well. Another Marvel, and that is X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. Two pretty good games. At least that's what I think. I've never played them, but I saw some gameplay of it. And they definitely look like a lot of fun. And as always, Capcom. You can't go wrong with Capcom. Definitely glad to have those in my collection. I do want to do a couple of honorable mentions. If you guys didn't see my last quick fix, I picked up a couple very uncommon games this week. First one being Alfred Chicken. This is a very, very clean copy. I mean, this label is in excellent condition. The cartridge is mint. Kind of a quirky game, but from what somebody said in one of the comments that they left on the quick fix video, they said this is a very fun game, for probably one of the best chicken games out there. So glad to have that in my collection now. That will be going back there. I'll check it out someday. Not sure when. The next honorable mention that I also got in last week's quick fix. Very excited to get this one. I didn't realize how uncommon this game was, but apparently the price has been jumping up lately. So I went ahead and just pulled the trigger and just grabbed it before it goes up any higher. And that is Chubby Cherub. And it already comes in a protection case, because whoever had this was obviously a collector and he knew to keep this one protected. Those are my honorable mentions, and now it is time for you guys to find out if I did pick up one or both of those games from Leo, or none of them. Well, let's find out. Just kidding. I did pick up one of the games. This one looked really cool. Never played it before, but it looks like an awesome game. Had to get it. So, I've never seen a 5-disc game before, but definitely glad to add this in my collection. This is actually my very first working design video game, and that is Arc the Lad Collection. Cannot wait to pop this thing in and start playing this amazing game. Thank you very much, Leo. Definitely glad to have this one in my collection. Oh yeah. You know what? I figured, what the hell? I might as well pick up Lunar 2 as well.
Dodge this!
Oh yeah, you know I had to get it. Come on. $70 for Lunar 2 complete. Minus a little tail right there. And right there. But again, another working design game. This game has been climbing in price. It's been worth at least about $100 for a while, for about a year now. But now it's going for about, as close to $115 depending on condition. Definitely glad to have this in my collection, and it will sit on my shelf and look pretty for a very long time. Alright guys, well that's going to do it. Definitely happy with the scores that I got for the week. Thank you so much, Leo, for hooking me up. You didn't have to do that. I know you got them for $20 a piece, and I know you're out there trying to make a living, and you didn't have to hook me up with that deal. But I want you to know, from the bottom of my fluffy heart, I appreciate you. With that said, that's going to do it for this week's Fluffy Gamer Show / pickup video. As always, I'm your host. I'm the boy, the Fluffy Gamer. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Alright. There you go. Oh, What's up, Mega Man?